Tomorrow morning, an early morning hike will pay tribute to local Marine Corporal Hunter Lopez. It will also honor the 12 other service members killed in action last year in Kabul, Afghanistan, just before U.S. forces left that country. News Channel 3's Samantha Lomibaugh spoke with his parents about the importance of the hike and remembering their son.
Tomorrow morning, people will be gathering to hike at this trail in honor of fallen Marine Corporal Hunter Lopez.
He was always, just working to better himself. So he wouldn't really settle for anything less than perfection.
Marine Corporal Hunter Lopez, a Coachella Valley native who loved to serve.
He just wanted to be as good as he could be. He wanted to be reliable. He wanted to be well trained, not only for himself, but for his teams and his fellow Marines.
His parents, Herman and Alicia Lopez, tell me he was the type of person who would never give up.
He'd always say full send all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. There was never, ever a middle. I don't think. It was always the extreme, always full send.
August 26th will mark 1 year since Lopez was killed in the Afghanistan terrorist attack. And to honor the fallen hero, people will be taking to the Bear Creek trailhead where Lopez went on his last hike before he was deployed. Lopez's father telling me it's a trail he holds close to his heart.
The last hike that Hunter and Owen, his brother, and I went on was at Bear Creek Trail.
Some of his fellow Marines that were out there in Afghanistan with him are going to come out, and they plan to do the long 12-mile hike one.
It's all part of a mission to complete 100 hikes across America, paying tribute to the 13 fallen heroes who were killed in last year's attack in Kabul, Afghanistan.
The amount of inspiration that these young men and women still can give just by understanding their story and their heroic acts on that day, and it's been a very inspirational journey.
Lopez's parents tell me this hike is a way of paying it forward, the way Hunter would have wanted it.
He's kind of like in my ear, like, you need to get this done. You need to do this. You need to do that. I'm just honored that I'm his mom.
It gives us, I guess, the energy and the willpower to do them in Hunter's name, because we know that if he was still around, he'd be doing good things. And all we can do is keep doing that in his name.
Anyone is welcome to join the hike in honor of Corporal Lopez here at Bear Creek Trail at 5 a.m. In La Quinta, Samantha Lomibaugh, News Channel 3.